It's that time of year when everybody's posting the Spotify Wrapped, and half the people are posting their Spotify Wrapped, half of the people do Apple Music. Fucking grow up already. And the half that have Apple Music are also the people who will post memes that are like, who the fuck cares about your Spotify Wrapped? Well, I care about it. But more importantly, I care about mine. Is this video going to be entertaining for anybody else? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But I want to go over my Spotify Wrapped playlist and go over not all of the songs because it's like 102, which is kind of repetitive. Go over some of the songs and put them in a chart based on if I think they're embarrassing, if I think they show my mental illness, if I think they make me look cool and fun and sexy, which everybody already knows I am. And I'm also very humble, but I am absolutely stealing this idea from somebody else. Nickisnotgreen asked people to send in their Spotify Wrapped playlist over Twitter, and he ranked them and he put them into a chart.
I'd much rather be watching that show. No offense.
I kind of took that and changed it just a little bit. It's pretty much the same though. Let me show you his video. All right, this is our boy. This was the chart that our good friend Nick did. Does he know that I exist? No, but let me be. Humble to pretentious, and then epic to embarrassing. I submitted mine, and he didn't put it in there. So, but if I was going to look, I have Spotify open. Why don't I just go to Spotify, dude? I'll post a picture of it somewhere on the screen. If I was going to put mine somewhere, I would probably realistically put it kind of more embarrassing than somewhere like right here, right there. I think that's where mine would belong on his list as an overall general, here's your top 5 artists thing. I think it would be more embarrassing than epic, like halfway down that embarrassing thing, but it's not so pretentious, it's not so humble. The Talking Heads are like a little bit pretentious, but everything else is kind of mellow. It's fine. Well, actually, the Bo Burnham might propel it a little bit more embarrassing. Anyway, so this is my chart. If you're wondering what this background is, it's my Spotify interdimensional aura thing. Mine was kindness and wistful, and you might be thinking, what the fuck does that mean? And I only know what it means because my boyfriend got the same one. He has the same aura. It's because you listen to Harry Styles. If you listen to Harry Styles, this is what your fucking aura is going to be. And that's fine. I was in the top 2% of Harry Styles listeners, but my boyfriend was in the top 0.1%. He fucking showed me up. I'm not even a Directioner. I'm not a Harry Styles fan. I feel like a disgrace to the community, and I'm very sorry if I've let any Harrys down. I was a stan at one point, but I just feel like
DJ Testicle.
I just feel like I really let him down. And I let down the community, and I just wasn't thinking about my actions this year when it came to listening to music. I only had like 800 minutes. Only 800 minutes of listening to Harry Styles. And I think my boyfriend had like over 3,000. And I just don't know where I went wrong. Good job, Kevin. Good job. You really showed me. Oh, so you're a bigger Harry Styles fan now. Oh, so if you go to the concert, he's probably going to want to make out with you more than me. Oh, congratulations. Must feel really fucking good. So, I did steal Nick's humble to pretentious. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good axis to go off of. Is this the X or Y? I think this is the Y. And the other one is basically the same as yours, but different words. Whether it shows my mental illnesses or if I think it's pretty swaggy and like I would be fine with playing it in front of people and not being embarrassed. I hope I explained that well. It's just I'm picking where each of the songs goes. Without further ado, my 2021 playlist. I haven't even gone through it yet because I wanted to make this video, but I'm really excited. Starting off with Transparent Soul. That's my #1 played song. I didn't know that I played it that much, but I guess I did. I didn't really have any one song on repeat this year. It was kind of a variety. So I'm glad this is #1 though, because I did kind of listen to it a lot. Transparent Soul, where do we think that belongs? I think this song's pretty swaggy. It's like super calling out somebody in our life, so I don't know if it's that humble. It's not really that pretentious. More humble than pretentious, so I'm gonna put it, it's pretty swaggy. I'm putting it all the way down the swaggy train. It deserves the hype, okay? Oh, that's so embarrassing. My number 2 song is Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Bro, who hurt me? I love Olivia Rodrigo. I'm a stan. I think she's going great places, and I'm so excited to see where her career goes. But I feel like Driver's License, it became such a dramatic song that everybody was listening to, and then like dropped a week later. But I think it shows my mental illness a little bit. Why does this one look weird? Got my driver's license last week. Just like we always talked about. I think it is. It's a humble song, wouldn't you say? I would say. But I think it does kind of show a little bit of mental illness there. Especially because I listened to it enough for it to become my number 2 song. That's fucking mental illness, love. What the fuck? These are all TikTok songs. This is so embarrassing. More Than a Woman by the Bee Gees. That's a bop, though. This amount of swaggy. Like that pretentious. Like that pretentious. Good song, though. We stan. Do these songs have a common theme? Like, I didn't listen to anybody on repeat like that this year. Oh, it said... It said the artist that I binge listened to the most was Weezer. Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Pretty swaggy. It was more of, I think it was more of a 2020 song than it was a 2021 song. I got really into Fleetwood Mac in 2020. If it was last year, I'd rate it super swaggy. Because it still is super swaggy, but it's just not as hyped as it is. It's kind of humble. It's about heartbreak. Is that humbling? I'll rate it. I'll put it like here. Good song. Good song. Oh, Montero. Oh, Lil Nas X. I fucking love Lil Nas X, dude. I'm obsessed with Industry Baby. That's such a good song. I think it's got to be on here. Oh, no. That sucks. It might be at the bottom. I looked it up today because I was curious, but the cutoff, it goes from January 1st of the year to like October 31st. So it's only really 10 months of your year. The other 2 months are kind of like not really taken into account for the Spotify Wrapped. So maybe Industry Baby's not on here because I listened to it after October. Definitely not a humble song, I don't think. Why would I even question if it was a humble song? It's literally his name. It is a self-titled song. It is brain no work. Hella pretentious, but also pretty swaggy. Tell me you love me in private. I wish Lil Nas X, I would just wish sometimes that he would like want to hold my hand. But he's an Aries, so I am gonna skip around a little bit because some of the songs there's gonna be a lot of Harry Styles, a lot of Olivia Rodrigo on here, so we don't need to put down every single song, obviously. But I am gonna put down Brutal because, yeah, Brutal and Traitor are definitely my favorite Olivia Rodrigo songs from that album. I know they were like the other 2 hits, or I guess Deja Vu would have been one, but Traitor's so good. And Brutal is so teenage angsty. It makes me like hate my mom. I don't care what anybody says. It's super swaggy. It is pretentious though. It's so good. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA. I used to work at Starbucks earlier this year until like mid-October, and Kiss Me More was on the store playlist. And there was one time I was in the back, and it was coming up to the little ding, you know? And then all the 3 people that were in the front of the store, I look, and I do it too. When the ding goes, we go, it's so cute. But I think it was Not that any of you know who it is. I think it was Candace, Cher, and maybe Kayla. And we were just all looking at each other. And it's Doja Cat and SZA. You can't go wrong. It's pretty swaggy. Nobody's showing my mental illness yet. That's so surprising. It's a little pretentious, I think. Belongs right there. Super cute song. Just Like Heaven by The Cure. This song has been in my top 10 like most listened to songs for like 4 years in a row, and it's just such a good song. I think it's probably my favorite song. And if you haven't heard it, I would highly recommend listening to it. It's just like such an 80s like pop masterpiece. I can like just dance and jump around with my friends listening to that song all day for like 12 hours. If you just had it on repeat, I do not care. I'm gonna be in that Swedish dancing plague, baby. My feet are gonna fall off and it's gonna be mass hysteria up in this bitch. Alright, I do think it's a mental illness though. It's kind of humble. It's like there. Should I put Traitor on there too? Okay, this will be the last Olivia Rodrigo song. I don't even know what the problem is. All of Olivia Rodrigo's songs from Sour, they just convey pain, like from heartbreak so well. And it's like going through the 7 stages of grief, and she just fucking sang her little heart out. And like, I'm sorry that you got your heart broken, but I'm kind of glad that you did, because who knows if you didn't, we wouldn't have gotten these bops, man. I would say Traitor is a little mentally ill because it's so sad and so painful. And I'd say it's also a little pretentious. No offense, Olivia, though. Just a little bit. Slumber Party is a good song. We just love the gays, and I love gay songs. I don't know why anybody wouldn't. They're just the best genre of music. I did DoorDash at some point this year, and like I kept listening to PP Cocaine, who I love, and who like absolutely has blown up on TikTok. Shake some ass. That's not related to this. They're just both lesbians. Megan, Slumber Party, it is not a humble song. It's about a girl trying to sleep with somebody who already has a partner, so pretty pretentious, but kind of swaggy. Save Your Tears by The Weeknd with Ariana Grande. The Ariana Grande version is a lot better than the original one, TBH. Is there an original one, or am I just making that up? Yeah, see, there is an original one. It's not as good. Alright, Save Your Tears by The Weeknd and Ariana Grande. Absolutely a fucking bop, if I've ever heard one. It is swaggy, and is it mentally ill? It's like a little mentally ill, TBH. Just saying. I'm gonna put it on the humble side of things. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Okay, Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads. This is like my favorite Talking Heads song that I listen to. And you may ask yourself, what the fuck? Letting the days go by. I don't really know what that song is about. Maybe it's just like becoming conscious. Maybe the talking head was like an NPC person and then suddenly became conscious and was like, oh, how did I get here, dude? My beautiful wife. Letting the days go by. That's some talking head lore for you. It's kind of weird. Is it humble or pretentious? I don't even know. I'd say the Talking Heads as a group is to listen to is a little pretentious, but I think the song's humble. I'm just going by the version that I made up in my head and what the lyrics are about in my head, so I'm going to say it's humble. It's probably so wrong. Oh, Kiwi! Kiwi by Harry Styles. One of Harry Styles' best songs. We love Kiwi. Kiwi is a little mentally ill and a bit pretentious, but we love her. She's phenomenal. When Harry Styles first introduced it and he had a tour, it was like a small stadium tour. It was like Radio City Music Hall. That's where I saw him. And now he's performing at Madison Square Garden. It's a huge difference, but he literally sang the song in Radio City Music Hall 3 times. I would say, Mr. Styles, I would say that's a little pretentious, but it is such a bop, and it's so good. I'm not even mad at you, love. Ooh. Oh, you didn't see anything. No, we know Bo Burnham's on the list. He's my number 3 fucking artist. Body by Megan Thee Stallion. I'm kind of pretentious myself, I think, because I originally liked Megan Thee Stallion more because she has the same name as me. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Super swaggy. It is pretentious because it's a song about body yaddy yaddy. Let's do Falling by Harry Styles. I love that song. I would say it's for sure Mentally Ill. A little pretentious though. Like there, Harry. Love you. My mentally ill king. Why do you write such sad songs and then expect your fan base to be okay? It's so cruel. And then you sing them to us like we're not gonna cry. Do you really think that's ethical and moral of you? It's not. Everybody on TikTok was like, well, I know at least Bo Burnham's not gonna be in my Spotify Wrapped. And I'm just like sitting there with my head in my hands and I'm like, I know I'm not going to be able to say the same thing. I do like content. I like when he says, Daddy made you your favorite. Maybe I should not have shared that. Daddy made your content is not a humble line. Bro, you pretentious as fuck. Love you, though. Love you. Alright. Pussy Talk. And Doja Cat's verse on this song goes so hard. Not even humble in the littlest bit, but I feel like compared to what no, it's not humble. I can't even make it. What is this video? Did she write me his personal video? Whatever. Therefore I Am by Billie Eilish is up there. I think it's just her coming out to the world and being like, I'm a bad bitch and like fucking stop talking about me. Like keep talking about me, but like stop assuming things. Not humble, pretty pretentious, super swaggy. Right there. Bezos 1. Honestly, I have to put this on here because fuck Jeff Bezos. Spending as much time as I do thinking about how much I hate, like, capitalism and, like, how classist I think our society is, I think it's, like, driving me towards mental illness because not much one person can do about it. Come on, United States government. I don't know what the fuck you're slacking on. I don't even know why I'm expecting you to do anything. How about once you hit $1 billion, I don't know how much more you need. I think you're okay. I'm putting it mentally ill. I'm just going to put it on the line. The Spins by Mac Miller. It's just such a sweet song and it's like nostalgic. Even though I only discovered it like 2 years ago, it just makes me feel happy and like nothing can go wrong. Even though we know that that's not how things work. But it makes me feel that way. Probably the swaggiest song ever. It's not a humble song, but I'm gonna put it up here. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Good song, good band. Fun fact, last year I had that version as well as Weezer's cover. And that happened for a lot of songs. So that really made me feel happy. And not at all questioning what the fuck I'm doing with my life. It's a standard song, super close to the middle, because it doesn't make me really feel any type of way. Tainted Love by Softcell is also a song that is consistently in my top 100 for a number of years in a row. It's a bop. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's a fucking good song. Mentally Ill, though. And pretentious as fuck. Ooh, Lone Star by the Front Bottoms. This song is one of my favorites. Probably nobody even knows what the song is. But it's just like really sad and sweet. And I don't even know if it's sweet. It's mostly just sad. Is this song swaggy or mentally ill? I think it's swaggy, but that probably means that it's mentally ill. Mentally ill. Humble. Bubblegum bitch. This is a favorite ever since the Tumblr days. And Sweater Weather too. That's so embarrassing. Is it 2014 again? What is happening here? Bubblegum bitch, super pretentious, super mentally ill. Obviously. Sweater Weather, super mentally ill, super humble. Obviously. Polar opposites. That's not what that word means, but I'm 13 years old and I'm going through my identity crisis again. What does that mean? Girls in the Hood by Megan Thee Stallion. It's like a humble brag. That's a word. So it's like you're kind of being pretentious, but you're being humble about it. That's good for this song. She's talking about working, getting to where she was, what she fucking had to go through. Good for you, bestie. Swaggy and humble. I threw glass at my friend's eye and now I'm on probation. This song is a good song by Destroy Boys. It's kind of punk, I guess. I don't know music genres. My fucking number one genre is dance pop. What does that even mean? Whatever. That song is pretentious as fuck and mentally ill, and I'm putting it right there. I think I'm going to call it at that one, but I'll go through the rest of my list and pick out some of my favorites. Boys Don't Cry by The Cure. Mental Illness. WAP. We Love Fine Art in This House. Planetary Go by My Chemical Romance. And I still have My Chemical Romance tickets, so when are we going to see them? When are they going on tour? They were for 2020, and obviously that didn't work out. 30 by Bo Burnham is my favorite song from Inside, so I don't know how it ranked lower than some of the other ones. It is such a good 80s, like, electric pop sounding song. It itches that right spot in my brain. Super Bass by Nicki Minaj is on here. Dude, it really is fucking 2013. I think this should be something that I continue to do and pick out my favorite songs from each Spotify Wrapped each year. So keep an eye out for it a year from now. Check back in. See how I'm doing. See if my mental illnesses have gotten any better. See if I'm still super humble and swaggy and cute and hot and sexy and wonderful and beautiful and amazing and smart and talented and funny and gorgeous and just girl bossing it. Just see if I am. But thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe, you can do that, I guess. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what your Spotify Wrapped look like, or if we had any artists or songs in common. Or, you know what, even tell me what the most embarrassing thing on yours was, because I really want to know. I like when people embarrass themselves for fun. I like when people put themselves out there and aren't ashamed and are ashamed at the same time. Like, you know, it's a fine line, and you can walk it. But I will see you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.